Want to go over the trades on the day, very choppy price action. I want to talk about that. I expect at least a 10% pullback in this market. And in the NASDAQ, that number would be 14,121. That's from the highs, 14,121. That'd be a 10% pullback over the next month, if not 2 weeks, by the end of the month potentially. Fed meeting is tomorrow, so we had some choppy price action today. Also, we have the levels for that in the S&P would be 40.81, right in this area, I guess, 40.81. And so that's normal. 10% pullbacks are normal, but based on this curve right here, it has not been. It's been a tightly wound trend, and so it's in the process of unwinding. The dip buyers are tightly wound, and so that's what's creating so much chop. The market is supposed to pull back right here, but this Pavlovic response of dip buyers who are backed with lots of capital and liquidity causes this choppy price action. We talked about that last week. This price action right here in the NASDAQ last week, Friday, the previous week sold off, and then the entire week of propping up. 5 days in a row, and then you had this gap down and continue. This quick move down was basically catching up for what should have been happening during this week. And so and now that you had this quick move down, the dip buyers step in with Jubilee and say, turn around Tuesday. But I'm not buying it. I think that we have more to the downside, and we have Fed meeting tomorrow, so that should be interesting. Anything could happen. Same thing in the stock indexes or the E-mini S&P. Market was propped up, sold off, and tried to bounce, but kind of rolled over here at the end of the day. Look at all the legs of trading on the day. You get this afternoon rally yesterday, gap up, roll over to the lows, move higher, roll over, move higher, roll over. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 moves on the day. S&P 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 moves on the day as well. So really choppy price action. Let's go over the highlights of the day. The 200K portfolio has made a 15K bounce off the lows, and we gave about half of that back today. So the 200K portfolio, which was down at in its drawdown at 15K lower than it was yesterday, or after 15K bounce, was up about plus 7,100 or down minus 7,100 today, giving about half of that back. The 50K portfolio had 3 strategies that traded today, all lost in this choppy price action. Cobra 3 gap continuation and SR counter trend 2 down about 800 on the day, minus 800 on the day on those strategies. So difficult trading day today. The 50K portfolio was close to equity peaks yesterday, close to brand new equity peaks on the day or on the portfolio. Today we gave some back, but yesterday was a huge day in the 50K portfolio and was a big day. And the basically yesterday we were up in the 200K portfolio. We were up 6K yesterday, and then we give back about 7.1K today. And as of yesterday, we were about break even on the month in real trading. And then today we have this 7.1K right before the Fed meeting, and the market is extremely choppy, like we just said. So the highlights of the day, though, were silver, all SR counter trends hitting their profit targets, plus 575, plus 575, plus 575. And then plus 475, plus 475. And crude oil, gap fill and reverse was the only one to trade in crude oil, so that was another highlight on the day, plus 595 on that trade. Now let's go over the stock indexes. SR counter trend 2 V2 1M minus 725, 5M minus 725, and plus 575 on the 15M. And then the V2 1M plus 575, 5M plus 575, 15M plus 575, and SR counter trend 2 plus 775. So these strategies did well shorting the open. We're seeing that, we saw that last week as well, shorting the open when it gaps up. And so we'll see if buying the open, if it gaps down tomorrow, is a good strategy or not. I think not tomorrow because of FOMC, but we'll see. The dip buyers are relentless, and they're causing strategies like this to bounce, to get in on long trades when it normally would not. You see the bounce yesterday, grab that, and then you come in here and create this bounce. There's another bounce right here with the dip buyers, got us long, rolled over and stopped out. So there's no follow through in these strategies like this are struggling because the dip buyers are driving up buy signals and creating buy signals in a market that's actually trending down. So Cobra 3 minus 625. Cobra 3 $600 profit target minus 625. Market internals were positive on the day. Gap up. Rally yesterday. It looked like a classical pandemic since the March lows. One of those classic gap and go type, gap continuation type markets, but not this time. We have the adaptive moving average. I'm glad I wasn't trading this one. Minus 44.8750. Really challenging. Night Trader actually won. We traded Night Trader VSD in the 200K portfolio. It was profitable as well, plus 675 there. And you see that right here, plus 675. And then VSD, minus 6250 on the long only. And you have NASDAQ, SR counter trend 2 V2M, 1M, 5M, and 15M, all lost 725. And then you have tick pullback. Here's another one where the dip buyers drive up price action and bring in some buy programs, but then the market rolls over. So this strategy like tick pullback loses, tick count trend minus 1250, and then you have gap continuation. You have Cobra 3 lost on the day. These were some strategies that were profitable yesterday. We trade the profit target version, not this version, in the 200K and 50K portfolio. So you had minus 625 today, and on both of those, but yesterday the profit target version hit plus 28.75. Today minus 625. Yesterday gap continuation was up 2070. Today minus 650 on two losers. Again, you see that surge in price action from the dip buyers creating a buy signal when the market should have rolled over. Stock index swing got a little move at the open, plus 475 on that trade. And in Q2, 60-minute breakout A and B. A version was plus 550, B version was minus 42.75. Lots of dip buying in here, creating buy signals that fail. PR breakout was set to capture the move down, but the dip buyers came in and ran it up, only to have the market roll over here at the end of the day. And that was minus 725. VSD long short, minus 1,065. VSD long only, plus 55. EVP1, got a short there, got a short at the end of the day, and we were minus 500 on the day. Gap continuation, big stop loss, minus 725, minus 1225 on Cobra 3, 15-minute, big stop loss with the profit target. Let's see, minus 1225. Viper 2008, minus 625. We already went over crude oil. Natural gas, no trades, down below $5. RBOB, no trades on the day. Gold, tricky market here. Silver did well. We didn't take a lot of gold trades, but we had SR counter trend 2, minus 825. SR counter trend 4, minus 825. Just all of a sudden gold acts like it's in a strong, wants to firm up and acts like a strong bullish move the last 2 days. After this sharp sell-off, it basically retraced all of that sharp sell-off. So mean reversion. This looked like the real trade to me after being in this channel. What is the truth about the gold market? And we finally get a sell-off. This market's weak, and then you end up getting a 100% mean reversion, 100% retracement of this sell-off, taking out those highs. So the chop continues in gold. Difficulty in gold continues. Minus 525 on Asia Gold 4, also trying to short this market. Silver did well on all those short trades. And natural gas, or copper, no trades on copper. Euro currency, minus 181.25. Soybeans, minus 375. So optional. And old, let's look at the old. We have the 60-minute breakout short. Tried to go short, dip buyers ran it up here. So minus 625. And those are the trades on the day. Once again, challenging day. FOMC tomorrow. We've had a nice, once again, we've had a nice run in the 50K portfolio near equity peaks, about $400 away from equity peaks yesterday, and then we gave about 800 back today, and then the 200K portfolio had bounced 15K off the lows and gave back about 7K today. So trades on the day for Tuesday, September the 21st, 2021.